Good morning. Oops, let me pick my volume up a little from where it was before. Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to today's Earth Reverence Healing Circle. It's really nice to always have people join me live. Thank you, Milsey. It's lovely to have you on. I hope we'll get a few more. And also welcome if you're joining the recording a bit later on. It's all good. We'll all be together here anyway. We're joined energetically, etherically through our hearts, outside of time and space. We know that our experience on the earth here is very rapidly shifting and changing, isn't it? What we thought was true yesterday, what we thought we knew, what we were secure in, gosh, each day seems a little bit less safe and less secure, which I guess is good, because I guess we're all here joining in on things like this process that I bring because we want to see the world change. We see how little of it serves most of humanity, how much suffering there is on this planet in every level, from the earth herself to the plants and beings upon her, our very air and waterways. The atmosphere above the planet has been under duress and oppression for so many millennia. So change needs to happen. Perhaps our ideas of what life was about, who we were, what was supposed to be going on, is something that has to fall away and crumble, and it can be really scary and confusing. Trust me, I get it. I'm in there with you too. But I'm also realizing maybe it's a great opportunity to just re-examine things, have a look at the foundations of our beliefs, of our relationships, our work even. And it's an opportunity to come back to self, go within, and find the truth and the peace that's here in our heart, still our mind a little bit, create some peace, some quiet, some space to listen to the world, to the universe, to connect in with nature. We do it initially to ease ourselves, and then when we discover that connection feels so good, we also use it to support the earth in turn, because it's a symbiotic relationship. There's no one way. This give and take is I believe the way it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be in unity together, in some sort of balance and harmony, and this flow of give and take is meant to be continual. There's no scorekeeping. It's sometimes you will be here, sometimes you will be down here. Sometimes you need care, sometimes you need to give care to someone else, sometimes you just have to be in joyful union with somebody, and that's the gift. Sometimes just witnessing somebody where they're at, offering compassion, sometimes pointing out something that one may need to know or hear or see that they cannot, maybe in service. There's always a moment where we'll be a different place in this game, in this dance of life. So yeah, my little thoughts this morning of perhaps a way to make the changes in the world a little less scary. The more we can feel okay and safe and secure, that's when we can feel the most balanced, the most present, and when we're the most use to our beautiful planet. So let's focus on a bit of that. I've already called in all of my team. I have beautiful, I work very closely with the earth herself and elemental energies, and some beautiful, very high level light beings and angelics in my team, which move around according to what's going on and what's needed, and try and guide me as much as possible. So all of these have been called in, acknowledging all of your own beautiful teams of guidance and ancestors and healers that are with you as well. We all join together, and once again leaving everything behind just for these moments we're together, finding as much peace and sweetness in our heart that we can, dropping our grounding cords down and connecting deeply into the heart of Gaia, her beautiful flowering crystal heart, feeling it expanding and rising up to meet and support us just as we're here to support her. And through the crown we feel our connection to all that is, to source. And allowing that energy also to tumble down and connect with us, filling our heart space from the both directions. Feeling ourselves held deeply, warmly, with much appreciation and love as we expand outwards, rising up from our space here on Earth through the quantum field, feeling our connection as we reach out through the heart space, through the lens of the third eye, and we connect somehow together, even though we may be far away. Various points around this planet, we are together here in this one heart space. Join in purpose, our great love for both humanity and this planet. And in that, we find room for love for ourselves. For again, there is no one-sided transaction here. The give and take, the flow, is what perpetuates and grows more and more love. There's nothing that takes away in these transactions. It is in fact not transactional. It's the words that I have are all I've got to use right now. And I find when I'm in the space of healing, my language isn't always all that great. I'm not using that part of my brain right now, so open your hearts, dear ones, and just feel, drop through and feel all of the feelings that are going on right now. They're all valid and okay, and we must feel them to drop through them, to find deeper truths, deeper meaning, and even just simply to complete a thing so that we can move on to the next phase. Understanding that the rubble we may be finding ourselves sitting in, while sad or distressing or frightening or even causing anger, sometimes may also be what's needed. Perhaps we need to move these emotions through our bodies, so I hope we find time to do that, to honour these feelings, but also not to take up residence there, to know when the time for this has passed, when it has completed, and then we can look around and find new meaning and new truth in this and see that we can clear away this rubble. We have new space from which to build better foundations for our own lives, for our friendships, for our work life, for our communities, for the planet as a whole. We can look around and see what small action we could take perhaps to improve the situation here, for ourselves, for others, for all, because those things aren't mutually exclusive. Whatever action we take for ourselves, we offer to others. When we feel held, supported, safe, okay, we can be of service. We can assist others when we feel good. Others, in fact, are assisted when we feel wonderful. We don't always notice the impact we have as we move through the world. People are affected by us and our energy. So the more work we do to keep our own energy centres and fields clear, clean, high and bright, the more we are of service, regardless of what else we do. I know that even seemingly small gestures can have ripples that we may never know the impact of, but which may make all the difference to somebody else. I know that when we accept help, we allow someone else to be of service, to feel good, because helping others feels wonderful. So there is no small task here. There's no real hierarchy of pain or effort, because in this beautiful tapestry of this life, of this earth life, I really, as life goes on, I believe more and more there are no small players. Everything is vital, everything is important and has its place. We do not know, we are not the orchestrators of the plan, and yet we are in small ways. The funny truth that things can be seemingly one way and also another. I kind of like that myself. Always surprised by life. When we allow ourselves to be sitting in wonder, open to what may be beyond or beneath what we can see in this moment. Being curious, reaching out. What is beyond this pain? What is on the other side of this confusion? What is underneath this anger? And often I found that is where real treasure can be found. A much deeper sense of peace, of belonging, of understanding. That's where our capacity to love strengthens and increases, and our light, let it shine out. As we bring through and envisage every good and wonderful thing, every possibility where life on this planet is revered, celebrated and enjoyed. Allow in every moment possible for more and more joy, more hope, more capacity to love to come in. As we understand, we are receiving in all moments more and more light codes, more frequencies of love, which allow us to do more, to be more, to see more, to understand more. To more deeply step into our true purpose here, our path, into where our passions lie. Allow our true skills to be revealed, our gifts. Sharing our moments of joy, of quiet happiness, of hope, of certainty, of strength, of wonder, hope, and curiosity. All of these give something of value to the world around us, to humanity, to Earth herself. She uses the raw materials we give her, no matter what it is. So give it all to our beautiful Mother Gaia. Give her your hope, your wisdom, your lighter and higher emotions, as well as gifting her the compost, which she will use to create more wonder and more hope. Gift her your anger, your fear, your confusion, your frustration also. Sit with her, sit upon her, connect with her, and give those feelings, those emotions to her. She will transmute them for you, with you, and you will be left with more peace, more hope, more wonder, more ability to be present, to be more loving, to be more kind, to be more compassionate, to see far more truth of what may be going on, to see through the confusion, to find the threads of gold and silk, and from these threads of beautiful light, of many colours, of many vibrations and hues and frequencies, we weave and we build and create our new reality, our new world, for ourselves, for each of us, for others. The gifts move in both directions. Feel the truth of it, dear ones, as we weave together our new stories. We weave our hope for future generations to come. The miraculous, glorious life upon this earth when she shines in her full bloom. And blossoms into the earth we always knew we could see. The beauty, tranquility, the peace, the harmony. The beauty in everything that is there to be seen. The love and the hope everywhere. Even in the moments where we feel disconnected from the light. Find that small part inside you which knows that's not true. It cannot be true. For you are light. You can never be disconnected from it. And allow that truth to guide your heart and your mind in all ways at all times. So I'm feeling our times, our allocated time is nearly up, or it probably is already up. Let us gently prepare to give thanks and acknowledgement to each other, bask in the warmth of each other's heart and grace of being. And let's gently withdraw. We disengage ourselves from each other's energy fields. Coming back gently through the field and back into our bodies, feeling us as present, feeling ourselves at peace, embodied in our heart space, in every cell of our being, hopefully with clear mind, light heart, with peace. And make sure you fully ground and call all the last fragments of your energy back to yourself before you move on with your day. And I hope and wish for every one of us beautiful days ahead, wonderful experiences, more and more serendipity, more and more things just falling into place for you, for all of us. Many blessings, everybody. Let's continue on to this beautiful year and make it wonderful, make it ours, make it full of love. Okay, I'll see you all again next week. Always really appreciate every one of you that turns up, always. Thank you so much.